Welcome to Langama Park in Sunbury for the VRL first grade grand final between the Sunbury Tigers and the Casey Warriors. I'm Andrew Marmont, and as always, welcome to Ross Antoniolli.
Yeah, thanks Andrew. We've got a cracking day here at Langama Park. The field's in great nick and we've been blessed with terrific weather, so really looking forward to a great match today.
We've had a great final series, both teams, Sunbury and Casey, going through some up and down patches. What's your sort of view of how it's unfolded so far?
Oh, the final series has been unreal. These two teams battled it out 2 weeks ago, with Sunbury winning their way through to the grand final first, and then that meant Casey had to overcome a very determined Northwest Wolves last week. And so both teams have shown some great skill and been a fantastic series.
Who should we look out for today? We've got some really strong players in both teams.
Yeah, I think obviously the captains are going to try and lead the way from the front for their respective teams. So Brad Saunders for Sunbury and Dion Hitter for the Warriors. But also Sunbury got a back row by the name of Elias Volley, and he's involved in everything. And for the Warriors, Sean Nowini. He's really creative for them, and his kicking game really was the key for them last week.
He's been fantastic. So in terms of this particular match, what should we look out for? What are your expectations on it today?
Well, we've got the minor premiers against the defending premiers. We've got the reigning champions against the leading contender. So I think it's going to be a very attacking game, given the skill of both teams and the conditions that we've got, and a very tight tussle.
Looking forward to it. Hope you are too at home. So don't go away. Right after the break, we've got the live game, the first grade grand final, Sunbury Tigers and the Casey Warriors. So all in readiness now for the first grade grand final. And Aaron Taroy gets the grand final underway. And here come the Warriors and some very strong defence. That's Nathan Young and Elias Volley over the top. Casey go to number 2.
Hold, go.
And some good work there. That's Frey
Keep coming. Hold.
with that tackle. Casey a couple of tackles left. And that's a big play. Knock on. Here's a chance for Sunbury, Ross.
Yeah, good chance for them to build some early pressure. It was a good defensive set. Casey were really only able to make no more than 20 metres before making the error. In saying that, though, there was a hole on the inside for Sunbury, so they'll need to tighten that up, absolutely.
Reminiscent of the last time these two teams played, except it was the other way around. Casey made the error from the first play, and let's see what Sunbury can do. Here's Taroy. This is Lisi. Peligutu with a strong tackle there. Here comes Sunbury. That's Volley. Pitama looks right. Nice running. That's the 20 metre line you see there. Pitama switches the play. Taroy, very good defence. Sweet, but he's offside.
Well, it was terrific line speed. That's certainly what it looked like, but he's obviously jumped the gun, and the referee's pinned him for the offside penalty.
Back-to-back sets here for Sunbury.
There's certainly a lot of energy going on in the first couple of sets of this game.
It's great work. That's Young.
Hold, run, hold the line. Hold, go.
Pitama. Volley. Right in front of the uprights you see there.
Move. Hold, go.
Here's Pitama again. Taroy. Lisi. Nice ball. But in the end, Kurasami's wrapped up. McKinnick there to help him out with Peligutu with that tackle. And here's Taroy again. Volley, another carry. 8 metres out now, Sunbury. Pitama. And Young's dropped it. A chance goes begging, Ross. Some strong breeze. Playing into that is Casey as they move it forward now. So Fry with that tackle on his opposite, Manasseh.
And when you're talking about the wind, it's favouring Casey in the first half. So they're going to need Sean Nowini's kicking boots to really take advantage of that today in the first half.
Definitely, and there's some buffeting defence, and that's Pitama. Great work there. Casey looked to spread it.
Hands out.
So the captain heater. Toilu. Here's Nawini. Here's one of those kicks that Ross, you were mentioning. It's straight down the throat though, and now Sunbury have a great opportunity which they pass halfway, so some strong running there. Lisi playing it in the centres on the wing last week and dropping back to fullback, so a good strong start for him.
Hold. Go.
And another good run, so Sunbury advancing towards Casey. Here's Pitama looking to catch some markers out there. But no charge, says our referee, is sweet with that tackle. Here's Pitama. Volley. Well taken there by Ewa. Now Pitama again. Here's to Roy. Oh, well trapped. And it breaks down. So again, Casey holding out nicely.
Yeah, they've shown some really good defence early already, defending inside their own 20-metre line, which to me suggests their intensity's there today, their attitude's there today, they're ready to play footy. But they need to work the ball out of their own half, mate, and try and get some field position.
Here's Casey once again. 4 tackles gone, couple remaining. That's Watini, smothered there by Frey and Pitama.
Don't hold him, Casey. Go.
I think that was Butts. And good running. Well, turnover there.
Yeah, I think that's just poor communication there from the Casey players. The Casey playmakers needed to be screaming for the ball. There just was no awareness it was the last tackle. So Carter just carted the ball into the defence.
Terry Constantino, he's run about 20 metres. That's positive stuff for his team. As Fry makes another few metres. It's about 12 metres out. Sunbury again on the attack. Pitama. Te Roy. Stepping Te Roy, but taken well by Hita, skipper for Casey. Volley. He's very close, volley. But Casey again hold out. Here's Pitama. To Roy. And a chance, and yes, Filippo's in. First try of the grand final to Sunbury.
Well, the pressure's really told there. The field position has been all Sunbury's way. The Sunbury Tigers, during the set, they like to work to the midfield. They looked to shift left. It didn't come off at the first time, so they got back to the midfield, and then they hit the left again. And this time, Toroy's made a nice short pass onto Filippo, who steams onto the ball and crashes over for the first try of the match.
So the restart. And all of a sudden, straight away, Sunbury get it back.
They really needed to try and use that kick-off to get some field position there.
Well, you're talking, Ross, straight away about the win behind Casey. Unfortunately, it was to their detriment there. As Terry Constantino, who started last year's grand final in the same position.
He captained their premiership team last year.
He did indeed, and Young, one of their forward leaders.
Hold, wait, go.
And Sunbury again, Te Roy, nice little play. Again, it's Filippo trying to score try number 2 for today. 4 tackles gone. Pitama, Te Roy. And McKinnock, very close.
Hands out. Go.
Now Sunbury, here's Te Roy. It's gone up, but well captured there by Manasseh.
In the middle.
Now the restart. Well diffused by Casey this time round.
One, keep coming. Go.
Here's Liosa.
To there, line, hold, go.
Oh, and unfortunate, but Carter has knocked that one on.
Taroi went for the kick option. It didn't quite come off. Well, I guess it did with a knock on.
Lavica, Constantino, lovely ball. This will be another try. Segafo is in the corner, and all of a sudden it's 8-0.
A really well-worked try there for Sunbury. They were able to let the lead runner go through and attract the defence, hit Terry Constantino around the outside, and he was able to skip outside his opposing defender and draw the winger in and flick the ball out to his open winger, and it was probably the easiest try that he's ever scored.
He comes in now. He struck it okay, but it just pushed it wide. 8-0 it remains. So another restart for Casey. Let's see how this one goes. And it stays in the play. And a strong tackle.
Hold one, come back. Hold.
That was great work, but in the end they still keep going, and Saunders trying to lead from by example there.
Well, he was, and Dion Hitter and Wakasweta, two forward leaders for the Warriors, and they weren't having any of it.
Great battle up front here. Certainly between, as you say there, Ross, Heater, Saunders, Young, Garmon Sway. And Sunbury. That's Lisi. 4 tackles gone.
Hold. Go.
Pitama. Nice kick out of dummy half. Watch the bounce here. And it's just outside the 20. Yes, Michael Butson. And that's a knock on. So again, Sunbury. Here we go. Aaron Tayroi still going. Nawini has him. So well done. And Kirasomi is very close, but again, Casey hold on. Sunbury. Bit of a breakdown, but it doesn't matter in the end because Manasseh is there to wrap that one up. And gingerly put down. Here's Lavica. And Butson.
Held 3, get out.
A metre out, Sunbury. Blindside play. This could be one. It is. Another try. So Volley scores. It's 3 tries to zip. It's 12-0 to Sunbury.
Yep, you're right.
Well, we see there they were just pressing the line and looking for opportunities, and all it took was Manasseh just to rush out, look to put a bit of pressure on somebody who he thought was going to catch the ball. The Sunbury Tigers players were just able to give a little dummy, dive through the gap, and it's a try. And
Lavica, can he get his first kick of conversion of the match? Wide out, he struck it okay and waved away again. 12-0 it remains, Sunbury over Casey. As we go to a quick break, the Viara Grand Final. You're watching the Victorian Rugby League first grade grand final here in Langama Park in Sunbury. As the restart from Casey. This is Tuina Mafono.
Hold one, over the line. Hold. Go.
really need to muscle up here, Casey. Find a way to get back into this game.
Hold 2. Hands out.
Here's Tayroi. Oh, and an opening here for Filippo. Filippo, who's in front of him. And he goes himself, John Filippo. That's skill, that's speed, that's brilliant. And another try for Sunbury just like that.
Well, fantastic play from Sunbury Tigers. They looked to shift to the left edge from inside their own half. Filippo, the big man, I didn't know he could run that fast. He had Pittimer on his inside, he had Constantino on his outside. He looked each way, said, no, I'll take on Butson, and beats him, and brings it round near the post to score their 4th try of the match.
So Aaron Tayroi taking over the kicking duties, and he is successful with his first conversion.
Yeah, the Tigers are still in front, 18-0. I'll tell you what I like about Tayroi taking that kick for goal. He waited till there was one near the post and said, thanks very much, I'll kick for goal now. Get the hard ones from the sideline. I'll take the easy ones near the post.
That's right. Guess that's the halfback's role, isn't he? He gets to do all the glamorous stuff up front, direct his side around, and I guess take the kicks that he wants to take. As, yes, Sunbury really in a good position at the moment. Still well on the first half. So, some excellent work early on for the Tigers. It's Matt Constantinu on.
Very rarely gets put on his back, Matty Constantino.
That's Matthews.
Hold, go.
Quick play again, volley.
Stand, guys.
Past halfway now, Sunbury. Here's Pitama. And to Roy. A nice kick that finds space. And here's Butson. And well wrapped up in the end by McKinnick.
Hold, go.
This is McQueen.
Move, come back.
They'll be looking for the outside backs to come in and help out, help with the workload. The forwards have been doing a lot of tackling, so need to come in and share the work around, which is what they've done in the first 2 or 3 tackles of this set.
That's Manasseh. Put away by Frey. And here's a kick. Watini, he shapes the kick, and that's a nice bit of play there. And Heater, the skipper's going, a lovely ball. Still maintained there by Walker Sweet. And Heater playing dummy half. Could this be the opening opportunity? Butson, in fact, Manasseh, and juggled, but deemed to have lost forward, so.
Forward pass, ball in. Out.
$80 metres to go for Sunbury. That's Lisi. Te Roy. Kirisomi.
Hold 2, move 11.
Sweet over the top there.
Hold 3. Hold, go.
That was Matthews. That's Tunamafono.
Hold 4. Let it go.
2 tackles remaining for Sunbury. Still inside their first half.
Hold 5. Keep coming, keep coming.
There's volley.
Go.
And now again, Pitama out of dummy half. Here's Liosa. Liosa still going. And gets his team out to the 30. But a penalty, a nice penalty at that for Casey. So Casey, about 40 metres to go.
Oh, great tackle, Fry.
Manasseh put away there.
To be fair, mate, he's tough. He bounced up and played the ball. Got to fast play the ball for his team still.
Hold, go.
And here he is again. He says, I'll have another go. Does Brendan Manasseh. Certainly not one to take a backward step. Pitama over the top there. Here's Toilu. Watini. Butson. Te Roy has him, as well as Kirisomi. Now Sweet looks left and right. That's Watini, inside ball. Garmon Sway. That looks like a try. It is a try.
Gee, that's fantastic for Casey. They will settle a lot of nerves, especially on the bench. You see Watini, he goes to the line, he shows it inside, he shows it outside before coming back to Garmin Sway, and you try stopping him from inside 10 metres, no chance. Mate, he's kicked the goal, it's 18-6. It's 18-6. They're not out of this game by any shot, right? But they haven't had any field position, and to be only 12 points behind, they've got to get confidence from that.
Watini takes it nicely.
Hold 1. Stand 9. Hold. Go.
So Sunbury.
Tell you what, he charged into the defensive line though, didn't he? He's pumped up.
Could hear his breathing from the sideline. But well met though, so Sunbury fired up as well.
Stand. Hold. Go.
And that's Antonia out in the field. Watini double pumps it. Sweet! It looks dangerous, and unfortunately went over that with that tackle there.
Yeah, just got him into a dangerous position, rightly so penalised. I know the Sunbury Tigers aren't agreeing, but it was definitely the right decision, that one.
Wait.
And some back chat, looks like, Ross, so they get a piggyback down the field.
Well, I think he's going to set his stall out early, the referee, rightly so. Not going to have any of that sort of, not any sort of negotiations with the players. He's called a penalty, and that's how it is.
Run, get out, Sunbury, get out.
Sweet, taking some advantage of that. Antoniolli. That's Pitama, and also Matt Constantini with that tackle. Is Toilu. Nice run by Toilu. Picks up 10 or 12 metres easily. And what's happened there? Well, a strip. And they'll tap and go. Sweets. Waka Sweets. And lovely interchange of passing. This could be very close to Namafono. In fact, that's Ikapo. He's very close, Ikapo. Tunamafono was right there with him. Watini. He's held up.
Sunbury's defence there showing great line speed, forcing him back to the inside. They'll come to the left again though.
Manasseh juggled, but Sunbury diffused that one. Good defence they hold out as Terry Constantino looks to get his team outside of his end zone.
Looked dangerous though, didn't they? When Manasseh, he's got terrific footwork and a terrific offload. Now that combination is difficult for any defender to defend against, and just looked threatening there on that left edge.
That's McKinnock.
You don't need to react by throwing the ball at them, okay? Take the penalty.
Scoreline remains 18 points to 6 in favour of the Sunbury Tigers. Last tackle coming up. Here's Watini. And he won't find space. So well covered, and now the Sunbury Tigers, lovely bit of running. It's about a 20-metre run. That's McKinnock. Some solid metres again by Sunbury. That's Segafo. Lisi.
Hands out, go.
Levica, nice run. Segafo. Oh. Segafo probably, well, he might have chosen the wrong option there, but again, some good defence by Casey.
Maybe was he shoulder charged over the line? Maybe. The touch judge was there though.
Guess you can only call it as you see it. So we'll give our touch judge the benefit of the doubt there.
Keep coming, Sunbury. Hold, go.
So Matt Hicks and Luke Wilson, our touch judge with David Bancham, the referee out in the middle.
Go. 9, you're going early.
Here's Casey.
Hold 3. Hold here.
3 tackles gone.
Go.
Watini. And Pitama says, "You're going nowhere, son."
Hold. 4.
Tunamafono also seconds that comment.
Hold, go.
That's Butson.
Hold 5.
Now last tackle.
Don't go early. Don't go early. Go.
Oh, dodgy pass by Toilu. He picks it up as Watini chip and chase. But well covered.
It nearly come off for them there because Kirisomi, he wasn't watching the ball. He was just worried about trying to protect his player attacking the ball, and it nearly landed on his head.
Hold 2. Keep coming.
As Kirisomi gets a few metres for Sunbury. Passing the halfway now, the Tigers. That's Lisi. Levica. Matthews. Matthews is still going. Offload there by Filippo. But it looks like they might have lost that one. And
From here.
a breakdown again in play, and Casey with the scrum.
Yeah, a little bit of unstructured play there from the Tigers to finish this half.
So there it is, half-time, the first grade VRL Grand Final. It's 18 points to 6 in favour of Sunbury. Second half of the first grade grand final about to get underway. Sunbury ahead by 18 points to 6. And Ross Antoniolli, it's been a great first half.
It has been a terrific first half, and gee, Sunbury Tigers, they were efficient with the ball, weren't they? They hardly made a mistake. They completed 12 out of 16 sets, whereas Casey, they're probably travelling somewhere around 50%, which just isn't good enough when you're playing the calibre of team as the Sunbury Tigers.
Okay, guys, stay on side. Here we go.
David Bancham blows underway again. The second half. 40 minutes to go as Young makes a good start for the Tigers.
Hold. Go.
There's tackle 2. That's Fry. A lot of work in the first half for Fry. A lot of runs, also some good tackles. Saunders.
Go.
Young again. Great work by Nathan Young. Put away strongly in the end
Hold here. Go.
by the Casey defence. Here's Tayroy. Oh, good work. Almost an intercept.
Sunbury really flew out of the blocks and had all the field position. Is this what's going to happen here?
Some early nice touches through the back line, and
Hold one off. Hold, fellas, hold.
Lisi with that ball.
Go.
Lavika and Tayroy. He's put it down. So Casey.
Hold one. Out, Sunbury.
But scrappy as a penalty for their troubles.
To the side. Go.
And now
Hold one.
Butson's put away,
Over the line, boys.
A strong
Hold,
defence by
hold,
Fry and Saunders.
hold, go.
setting the tone early. That's Ewer on the field. Nice offload.
Toilu's back on.
Keep coming, Sunbury. Stand. Hold. Go.
Here's Watini. And a flying piecer,
Hold. Point.
but well done in the end by Kirasomi and also McKinnock.
See Dion Hitter playing out a little bit wider there on that play. Looking to use his ball skills.
Watini, Toilu, Fry, and that's now piecer.
Hold 4. Get up 4.
So in the end, that's Constantino with that tackle. Williams surging closer to the line. That's the goal line you see there for Casey.
Don't go early. Go.
Toilu, Watini, nice kick. Stacks on the mill,
It's in front of you. It's in front here.
but
guys.
looks like
In
they're
front.
going to get, it's a double knock on there, and Casey get another chance. Here's a great chance.
Hold for
That's
one.
Williams.
Stand, Sunbury.
Forced
Hold
back
the
nicely
line.
by Young.
Hold. Play the ball.
Short play. It's Anatonia.
11. Get out. Get out. 2.
Toilu shifts left. Watini. And Leosa.
Hold. 3 there. Up.
Well tackled. It's Casey again. This time it's Butson. Right in the thick traffic
Hold 4.
there.
Stand up 9. Stand up 9.
Now Casey, Watini. Oh, that's gone to no one, but Filippo has knocked it on, and here's a chance.
Minhinnick is away.
Josh
Felt too
Minnick.
well to catch him.
Minnick will score. That's fortuitous, but you make your own luck in this game. Josh Minnick scores. Sunbury, it's now 22 points to 6.
Yeah, that was really against the run of play here. Casey have started this second half much better than they started the match. They had some field position. They were testing the Sunbury defence to the left, to the right. They were looking for any opportunities. Unfortunately, that ball has just gone behind the two runners, the Casey runners. Minhinick just swooped on that ball like a seagull does on a hot chip, and he just runs away 90 metres and scores a try.
Conversion successful, 24 points to 6. So nice low kick, which has caused us some issues. And wow, what a great play, because Casey have the prime opportunity here. And now they go through Pisa.
Hold one, out. Hold the line. 12, don't pivot.
Williams.
To there. Move.
Young does well.
Don't go early.
Antonia. And that's a lost ball, so Sunbury, just like that, they get it back.
Yeah, just probably the timing wasn't quite right. You can't really give the ball to somebody who's running that hard so close to the defence that you're putting too much pressure on him. You need to give him a little bit earlier and let him gather the ball before he thinks about how he's going to go into contact.
And that's Fry.
Hold. 2. Come back, boys. Come back, come back.
So Ewer had a few words to say, you'd have to think, by the judging that tackle is
Tackle 3.
Constantinu. Terry. Now Roy finds a bit of space, so it's a lovely looking kick. It's Butson who loses it, and scrappy all round. The net result.
But again, it's another incomplete set. After being so efficient in the first half, the Sunbury Tigers, they need to sharpen up. If they find themselves in a little bit of a hole where they're not completing and Casey get on a roll, which we know they can, then it will be very difficult for Sunbury to turn around the momentum. They need to keep on top of things before Casey get on top of things.
Hold. Go.
So Casey using the Usa in that play. That's Butson.
Hold, fellas. Go.
Garmon sway. Great run. And they've lost it again, so a bit of an ambitious offloads.
He's had a couple of big moments in this match, Garmon. He's had a couple of really good carries. He's made 1 or 2 big tackles. And he made a good run there. He didn't really need to force that offload. He would have already had his team on the front foot. He just needed to hold the ball, get the ball and play it safe there.
Matt Constantinu.
Go.
Pitama goes right.
Hold 3. Keep coming.
That's Segafo. Now inside ball. Lovely pass. That's Lisi. Lisi's 20 metres out. 4 tackles gone. And they go left. That's Roy. Nice cut-out ball. And he's over very close. And yes, Kirasomi has scored again. 28-6. Not the start, again, that Casey wanted. And Sunbury continue to march on in this grand final, Ross.
Yeah, well, the Warriors will be quite disappointed with that try there. They had the numbers. They had a man-on-man situation in defence. But Kirasomi was able to bust through the Paligutu tackle, shrug off the winger as he just dived over in the corner.
Another restart by Casey. But this time, Constantinu does well.
Hold 1. Keep coming, keep coming.
It was another low, tricky little bouncer one. Mully Grubber.
Some easy meters
2. Hands out, hands out.
by Segafo.
Hold. Go.
Pitama. That's Fry. So past the halfway, the Tigers, we've had 3 tackles, some good easy meters.
Well, this is the thing for Sunbury now. They've just got to maintain their intensity and their energy, knowing that Casey are going to have to lift past theirs.
Talk about lifting this. Pitama. Fry again. And he's lost it. So now they look to turn the attacking play there by Williams initially. And that's Williams again, so Casey survive. Another big shot there by Sunbury. And that's Luosa.
Hold 1, move 15. Hold. Go.
Leusa plays the ball. Big defence
Hold 2.
on Williams there. As Toilu. Again, Fry involved.
10, 12. Hold. Hold. Go.
Pisa playing dummy half. A real struggle, and that's Manassi.
Sunbury. Here we are.
Still just outside their 40, the Warriors. Great defence. It's gone all the way backwards. And a very great opportunity to extend that lead once again as Filippo.
There's 1.
Short side play.
Hold 2. Out 4.
Saunders.
Don't go.
McKinnock right in the corner there. Nice offload. Again, Saunders.
Hold 3.
And wrapped up.
Lead him.
McKinnock playing dummy half. Pitama. Pitama!
Hold 4.
Very close again, Sunbury. They lose a bit of shape, but they still have it through McKinnock. Another offload. Tayroy. Here's Tayroy. Fancy footwork. Still going. But well taken in the end by Garmonsway. And here's Lavica. Grubber and kick through. And again, that was a good chance, but Casey just not having the touch there to regain the football. The structure, a lot of their attack.
If you take a 5'8" and probably the key kicking, hang on, it's got to try here.
McKinnock will cross. Shut the gate. You've got to shut the gate now. 32 points to 6. Sunbury, that's a big lead.
And Sunbury again just shifting a nice scrum play there, working it over to the left-hand side, making the defenders make some decisions, and fortunately for them, the Casey Warriors came up with the wrong decision, and Toroy was able to find the space very easily out wide. Hit Mahenick. I've probably said that wrong. I'm really sorry, mate, but it was a great try.
32 points to 6. It's a big lead for Sunbury over the Casey Warriors, who have battled hard today. As we go to our break, come back, it's the first grade grand final here at Langama Park. Back live now, Casey getting the restart.
It's a great play. They went for the short kick. Button was able to chase through and win the ball back for his team. Puts them on the attack.
Here's Qatar.
Move 13. Hold, go.
Toilu goes left. Watini. And that's a lovely bit of play. So, butts in there. But in the end, Leosa has scored and Casey get one back.
Yeah, and boy, don't they need that. It was a nice play. Shifted the ball, 2 passes out to Button. Steps inside Terry Constantino. Nice left foot step there. Takes on the fullback. Able to get the offload away to Leosa. And the Warriors. Well, I guess they've still got a sniff. You know, if they can keep possession, score again soon. Who knows what happens?
So Brendan Manasseh from the sideline. Struck it pretty well. And he's got it.
That is unreal.
32 points to 12. Sunbury have the advantage here over Casey. And again, they let it bounce Casey. So, well, that's probably the dream result. A scrum feed, 5 metres out. Lavica. Segafo is in.
Again, that's a really disappointing try for Casey to concede there. It wasn't due to a great movement or great passing skill. What it was due to was Levika's great vision. He spotted the opportunity on the blind side, took it on, and they ended up scoring a really easy try.
A nice short kick-off. Well done. But looks like in front of the kicker there, so a penalty to Sunbury.
Yeah, they're certainly pushing the envelope. It worked the first time. Why not try it again? And the second time, it nearly came off.
Nothing to lose, as you say, Roscoe. As Sunbury march forward, marching to their second consecutive premiership here at Langama Park. Pitama Young showing a bit of footwork, plus the power as he runs through 5 tacklers. Still going, Young.
2. Hands out, Casey. Go.
Levika.
He's been really busy, been really good today, Levika.
That's Tui Tunamafono.
Hold. Go.
Pitama Tairoi. That's Kirasomi. Ewer takes him well, along with Antonia. Tairoi again, jinking, diving, lovely ball. And 5 tackles gone. Again they go to Tairoi. Lovely ball. And Filippo has a double, just like that. The skies are clear here at Sangama Park, but it's raining tries, Ross.
Well, it certainly is for people who want to carry the ball hard like Johnny Filippo. Just like the first half, hits the ball at pace. Nice, easy pass off from Toroi. And again, good luck stopping him within 10 metres.
Successful conversion from Aaron Tairoi.
And there's a ironic cheer from the crowd there for kicking the goal. Righto, Andrew, what odds they go for another short kick-off here?
I'll give you $1.10. How about that?
I reckon I'll go deep. Oh, he's gone short.
And he might have got the result. Yes.
Absolutely.
And here come the Warriors.
Hold. 1. Stand. Hold.
That's Pisa. Watini. Come on, Sway. Truckload of work for his team today. Taken by his opposite, Young, who's also really stood up here. That's the captain heater. Nice work, Sweet. Waka Sweet. He's going to get very close. And he's over the line. Try time. Waka Sweet. That's well deserved.
Yeah, and that's a great play by the Casey Warriors there, heading to the right-hand side. Michael Butson was willing to let the lead runner go through, hit Waka Sweet round the back. What I really liked about Sweet was he was willing to take on the fullback. He had his support on the outside open. I'm sure if he didn't score, he would be disappointed. But he knew he was going to score. He backed himself, and not even Brad the Princess Saunders could stop him. Yeah, the Victorian Rugby League seen an increase in their playing registrations by 17%. And when you consider probably 5, 6, 8 years ago, there were 600 people playing rugby league in Victoria, and that's grown over 400% in that time. It's the game's certainly booming down here.
It's great to see and great to be part of here.
Hold. 1. Out.
Make sure you follow their Facebook page, which now has over 3,500 followers, and they're also on Twitter. Make sure you stay up to date for everything Victorian Rugby League. Certainly a growth sport here in this state.
Hold. 3. Hands out.
And Toilu, who's battled hard. Watini, also done well,
Hold. 4.
as has that man Pitama.
Hold, fellas. Hold. Play the ball.
A little grubbering play, and that's a result of that. So Manasseh trying something there. Sunbury, another last surge. It's Constantino,
Hold. 1. Out.
who played for the Greek team last year. Manasseh. Ablisi was well wrapped up there by Butson.
Hands out.
And Constantino once again. Terry Constantino is very close.
Stand. Hold.
Here's Tairoi, another Lovely looking kick, but in the end, that's a great bit of play. So McQueen does very well there, Ross.
Casey have tried really, really hard today. The effort has been there, and that's not why the result has gone to Sunbury through a lack of effort. It's just been that lack of execution. It's just been that bit of decision making at those times. And I know they won't want to use it as an excuse, but losing Nawini is a big thing as well. And they've tried really, really hard, and their forwards have tried hard. And there's some guys here that have tackled themselves to a standstill. For Sunbury, have just been, you know, it just felt like they've always had this tendency.
Matthews, a nice run. Saunders, he might like to get over as skipper today. Roy, lovely ball, and that's another try. It's your man Filippo. That's a hat trick, Johnny Filippo.
Well, he's been an effective attacking weapon, hasn't he? Close to the line. You know, they've gone to look for him. He knows how to hit a hole, and he's over for his third try of the match.
And it's another one of these special kicks by Casey, so they'll get another chance. As Michael Butson goes to ground. Watini.
It's just another example of, you know, the effort that's there from Casey today.
Certainly kept trying all through this match as Garmin sway. Oh, intercept! Oh, Constantino! Terry Constantino's past halfway, looking for his support.
Well, they looked to go down that left-hand side there, did Casey, but Terry Constantino, he read it like an Andrew Marmont blog there.
Sunbury, oh, they're very close. Looking to put the half century on the Warriors, who really don't deserve it. They've been gallant. But that Sport is young. Lovely offload. Pitama. This could be another. Filippo wants 4.
Well, he's offloaded there. That was probably not going to make his highlights reel. The idea was right, but just couldn't get the execution correct.
Oh, offloads all shooting off everything now. As Williams, as we count down to the end of this first grade grand final. Peligutu. That's Joe Tuminafono. Butson. Shielded and taken very close to the sideline. Shows the level of commitment here by Sunbury. And it looked like it was an offload coming. And it did, but unfortunately, back to go at Sunbury.
I think the fact that Sunbury have had a lot more of the ball has allowed them to get off their line.
There's the hooter. They'll get one last shot here, Casey. And it's all over. Jeremiah Lisi kicks it out, and Sunbury have back-to-back titles, winning 48 points to 16 over a gallant Casey Warriors. And Dion, commiserations, how do you find the game?
Yeah, it was tough out there. Definitely a big grind from the boys, both sides. You know, the Tigers stepped up another level. Tried to take it with them, but they just sort of run away with it at the end.
And at half-time, you know, still in it very much so. What do the guys say?
There was a big emphasis on kick chase, get down there and put some D on, but at the same time, you know, the missed tackles sort of gave it away at the end.
And how's Sean? How's he hold up?
Yeah, I think it might be a bit more serious than what we thought, because he only played 5 or 10 minutes. Usually, you know, he's a tough character. Get back on the field, you know, with an injury or not. But so to hold him off the field it's a big injury, I suppose.
Oh, our thoughts are with him, and thanks again, Dion. Well played.
Yep, thank you.
Brad, so how do you find the game?
Yeah, it was good. It was a tough game. Big effort to Casey. They played well. And I think the reflection of the score is no impact on the game. It was grinding. Yeah.
What was said at half time?
You know, we knew they would come back. A couple of weeks ago we played them and they were tough all the way to the end. So, you know, well, good efforts to them. But yeah, the boys come home in the end.
Fantastic. Well done, Brad.
Thanks.
So Aaron Roy, our man of the match. And Aaron, well done. What do you make of the game?
We knew that Casey was going to be a tough opponent. We knew we had to start up good in the first half. And what the boys did, yeah, we did that.
Fantastic. All right, well, we'll see you again next year.
No, thank you.
Sunbury Tigers taking out their first grade grand final, 48 points to 16. Ross Antoniolli, what did you make of it?
Mate, terrific match. Sunbury Tigers were outstanding. The way that they controlled the ball in the first half and worked their field position. Ultimately, that was the difference between the two teams. Casey tried really hard to peg them back, but just couldn't get there in the end.
Great stuff. So thanks so much for watching today. We'll see you next year with more Victorian Rugby League.